Hello investors, my name is Dehan. Welcome back to your number one place for all your investing needs. So in today's video, we're going to do something different. So you guys have been seeing my recent videos. I've been posting a lot of penny stock content. Well, today we're going to be talking about just regular blue chip stocks. So we're going to talk about the 5 top stocks to buy right now in January 2021. These are going to be stocks with some huge news that came out recently and just some huge potential going on for the next month or so, or even in the next 4 years on some of these. So let's dive on in. The first thing we're going to take a look at real quick is going to be the Dow Jones and just the overall market. If we take a look here, this Verona crash that we had has already been done. The crash is done. We've already hit new highs now. The Dow Jones is trading at 31,097 points. It's been up, every single week pretty much now in the past few months with some small dips every now and then. The first pick that we're going to have on our list is going to be NVDA, which is going to be NVIDIA Corporation. Currently, NVIDIA is trading at $531.07. It was down about 0.5% on Friday. And then in the past year, the stock is up about 120%. This stock was trading at around $200 when the Rona happened, and now it's trading at, $531, which is a huge jump in my opinion. And it does actually have a dividend. So it has a 0.12% dividend, which is very low, 64 cents. And then the market cap for NVIDIA is going to be $328.73 billion. Now, the big thing is we're going to first discuss the earnings for NVIDIA, and then we're going to be discussing the huge news that just came out this week. And then we're going to talk about the second stock, which is tied in with this one. So with NVIDIA on 11/18/2020, they had EPS actual at $2.91, beating estimates by 36 cents. Their revenue was $4.73 billion, beating the revenue by $303.87 million, which is a big beat on their point. And then the next earnings is going to be on February 11th, 2021, with EPS estimated at $2.80 and the revenue at $4.81 billion. I think that NVIDIA is going to destroy that, as we had Christmas, and a lot of people have been obviously staying in because of the Rona. So I think there's a lot of potential for them to destroy the earnings on this one and have some huge gains, some huge revenue just because of that. Now, what we're going to be discussing is we're going to be discussing the number 2 stock on our list, and then we're going to discuss why this number 1 stock and the number 2 stock are going to have some huge potential. So the number 2 stock on our list is going to be NIO, which is going to be NIO Limited. A lot of you guys are familiar with NIO. It's the Chinese Tesla. It's one of the big EV makers right now. It's actually the second biggest one, obviously, as Tesla is the biggest one, and we have NIO. So NIO is trading at $58.92. We had NIO Day today. So this stock was up 8.55% on Friday, $4.64. Huge news, huge event here that we had on Saturday, which was NIO Day. A lot of you guys have been waiting for this one. They announced their new car, which is going to be right here. This is the NIO ET7. It is a sedan launched at the event in Shandong, China on January 9th, 2021. Pre-subsidy price for the ET7 sedan start at $69,000 with a 70 kilowatt per hour battery pack. If customers choose to pay for the battery service based on the 980 yuan monthly subscriber fee, the vehicle costs 378,000 yuan. Deliveries are set to begin in the first quarter of 2022. Company founder and chairman William Li said that the launch event in Shandong, China, pre-orders began Saturday. The ET7 claims a driving range of 621 miles. That's more than the 706 kilometer range of XPeng's P7 sedan, which the company claimed last year was the most for any electric car in China. NIO's new sedan also features a laminated all-glass roof, heated seats in both rows, and 23 speakers, according to the company. Now, this one, like we said, it's trading at around $59 per share, creating an all-time high. In the past year, the stock is up about 1,638%, which is huge. I mean, it was trading around $2 or $3 when the Rona started, and now we're trading at $59. I am a big fan of NIO, obviously, as I think it's going to have some huge potential to be the number 2 EV company in the world after China. And obviously with some news compared with NIO and NVIDIA. So NIO partners with NVIDIA on next gen electric vehicle tech. So NIO says it will use NVIDIA's Drive Orion system on a chip for its new generation of electric autonomous vehicles. At the company's NIO Day event, the company revealed its ET7 sedan and the NVIDIA Drive Orion powered supercomputer dubbed Atom, which will appear in the vehicle that will ship in China starting in 2022. Now, NVIDIA Orion is called the world's highest performance AV and robotics processor. The scalable supercomputer on a chip family delivers an unprecedented 254 trillion of operations per second, while also being able to scale down to the entry-level ADAS Level 2 use cases, 10 tops 5 watts. Autonomy and electrification are the key forces transforming the automotive industry, says NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang. NIO and NVIDIA aim to accelerate development of autonomous driving on smart vehicles. As the first of NIO's EVs to feature Orion, the flagship ET7 is a high-performance vehicle that accelerates from 0 to 100 kilometers in only 3.9 seconds. It also features a new 150 kilowatt battery for extended mileage range. Despite delivering only 43,728 vehicles last year, NIO has a market cap of over 92 billion versus a 61 billion market cap for General Motors. NVIDIA's cap is a cool 321 billion, like we said. So obviously, NIO and NVIDIA are number one, and the number two stock have some huge potential. NIO had obviously on 11/17/2020 negative 15 cents for the EPS actual, beating by 2 cents, and revenue was at 690.26 million, beating the revenue by 24.66 million. Now the next quarter that's coming up soon, they're expected a negative 10 cents per share at 919.97 million in revenue. That could potentially actually hit over 1 billion in my opinion, but we'll see what happens with that one. Now guys, if you made it this far into the video, I just need one quick favor from you guys. Go ahead and smash that like button for me. Let's get over 100 plus likes on this video for those 2 epic picks right there that we just discussed. Also, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and turn on that bell notification so you get notified every time I make a new video. I make videos on penny stocks, blue chip stocks, dividend investing, and all sorts of investing. We just hit 11,000 subscribers. Let's aim for 12,000 by the end of January. And also leave a comment below. Are you invested in any of these stocks, and what stocks are you looking at right now? Coming in at the number 3 spot is going to be ENPH, which is going to be Enphase Energy. This is going to be one of our clean energy, obviously, stocks. And obviously, a lot of people actually have not been on the Enphase hype train until recently. But if I'm not mistaken, I've actually owned this stock since about when it was trading down here at around $9 or $10 per share in 2019, and I've been riding it all the way up, obviously. Now, I did sell it when it went up to about $30 and then bought it back in about $60 or $70 per share. So I did miss out on some of the gains, but I've been holding Enphase for a very long time, and I think it's a beautiful company. In the past year, it's up about 612%. The stock was trading at around $23, $24 when the Rona happened. Now it's trading at $207. Now, the big reason that mostly this happened is because Joe Biden is the president now, and what that means is he is looking forward to moving, towards that clean energy and renewable energy. So a lot of these stocks are doing very, very well, including the EV market, which we discussed with the NIO stock, obviously, and other stocks just like Tesla. But Enphase is just doing amazing because that's what we're moving towards, and it has some huge potential in the future. Now, Enphase does not have a dividend, obviously. They have a market cap of 26.2 billion, and also Enphase Energy joined the S&P 500 last week, which was some huge news, obviously, on January 7th, I believe, on Thursday. It joined the S&P 500, so that means now it's in the top 500 companies on the market. Now, the announcement date for the previous quarter was 10/27/2020. EPS actual was 30 cents per share, beating by 6 cents. Revenue was at 178.5 million, beating the revenue by 9.11 million. The next quarter, we're expected to see estimates of 40 cents per share, with revenue at 255.3 million, being a lot more than the previous quarter, as the Rona stopped. Well, it didn't really stop, but it lessened, so people were able to start doing more things outside and ordering, obviously, the solar panels and doing other things and that Enphase offers. So I think that Enphase Energy has some huge potential actually for the next 4 years, as long as Joe Biden is the president and as long as he's pushing that clean energy movement for us. So as long as that is continuing to happen, I think that Enphase Energy has some huge potential to have some very, very decent quarters in the upcoming years, and that's why I'm going to continue to hold my Enphase Energy, as it only has a 26 billion market cap. I believe that this company could be 100 billion market cap in the next 5 years, in my opinion. So we'll see what happens with that. This stock could potentially be trading at $800 per share if that was to happen. What do you guys think? Leave a comment below. Do you think that Enphase Energy could be a $100 billion dollar market cap company or not? The fourth stock on our list is going to be ticker symbol HYMTF, which is going to be Hyundai Motor Company. Now, Hyundai is actually a huge company right here, and the reason we have this one on the list is because we have some potential huge news. Now, that's the first thing we're going to be going over. So, Hyundai Motor says it's early talks with Apple to develop a car, sends shares 19%. Now, South Korean automaker Hyundai Motors said it's in early stages of discussing with Apple over potentially working together to develop an electric car. So there's some potential here with some news. So we understand that Apple is in discussion with a variety of global automakers, including Hyundai Motor. As the discussion is in its early stage, nothing has been decided. A representative from Hyundai Motor told CNBC Cherry Kang that followed a local report from the Korea Economic Daily that said Apple suggested the tie-up and Hyundai Motor was reviewing the terms. So Hyundai Motor is trading at $54.34. This stock was up about 28.48% or about $12 at the close. In the past year, the stock is up about 71.87%. This stock was trading at around $15 per share when the Rona started. So it's went up, about almost 200% since then, over 200% actually, if we look at it. But it's had that huge pop here in the last couple of days, obviously, as we had this huge news that came out. Now, this stock does not pay a dividend. Market cap at only $47.26 billion. If you compare that with NIO has a higher market cap than this company, which is kind of crazy to think about, as NIO is a very new company and they're just beginning their thing. And Hyundai is one of the biggest companies in the world, obviously, with the automakers, very popular name. But I think there's going to be some huge potential here because of Apple and Hyundai. If they do some type of collaboration, I think that there's potential for both of those stocks and both companies to do very well with producing an electric vehicle. That would be some huge news and huge competition for Apple, NIO, and all the other EV makers out there right now. And that's positive news because that means we're going to have more variety, and that's something we like to see as investors. At the number 5 spot is going to be an ETF, actually. So this is a huge ETF, especially for the clean energy, like we talked about with Joe Biden being the president for the next 4 years. This company, or this ETF, in my opinion, is going to be very, very hot. So it's going to be ICLN, iShares S&P Global Clean Energy Index ETF. It's trading at $33.16. This, ETF is up about 178.42% in the past year. It was trading at around $8 when the Rona started, but it's been on an uptrend very, very quickly. Very, very beautiful in my opinion. Has a dividend, actually it's a semi-annual dividend of 6 cents per share. The assets are at about $5.53 billion. Now let's take a quick look at the holdings that this ETF has. The top 10 stocks that it has on this list is going to be, first one, ticker symbol Plug. So Plug Power, very big company. A lot of people know about this one. Market value is over $460 billion. Weight is about 7.4% out of their ETF. The second one is another big one, which we just discussed, ENPH, which is Enphase Energy. $354 billion at 5.7%, weight on the ETF. Third one, MEL, Meridian Energy. This one is $347 billion, 5.59%. The next one after that is ticker symbol 968, which is Shin Solar Holdings. $288 billion at 4.63%. Then we have CEN, which is Contact Energy Ltd. $284 billion, 4.58%. SGRE, Siemens Gamesa Renewable Energy, $284.8 billion, 4.58%. VER, Verbund AG, 4.47% at $278 billion. Then we have VWS, Vestas Wind Systems, $262 billion at 4.22%. Orsted, $253 billion at 4.08%, and then EDPR, EDP Renovacia SA, $252 billion at 4.06%. If you guys want to look at the whole list, you guys can come on this web. A whole bunch of stocks on this ETF that are, the clean energy index, obviously. So this one is going to be huge. I think as these, clean energy stocks continue to boom, and renewable energy, obviously, all of this is going to continue to move into the next 4 years plus. This ETF is going to continue to grow as it's already been growing. I mean, if we just look at the past month, this ETF is up about 40%. Past 6 months, 141%. Past 5 days is over 17%. So it's hot right now, and it's moving very fast. We're going to be looking at any dips to continue to buy more, as I do own this one in my portfolio. I actually own most of these. I own NIO shares, I own ICLN, I own Enphase Energy as well. So I own all 3 of those in my portfolio right now, and I think they're going to be very, very great for the long-term hold. Now guys, as always, if you guys enjoy this list, go ahead and smash that like button for me. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel for more content. Leave a comment below which one of these picks are you holding in your portfolio or looking at right now, and what do you think about all the opinions that I said in my video. As always, I am not a financial advisor. This is just based off of my opinion. I'm just, reading what I think is my opinion. This is for educational purposes. So before investing into any type of stocks, make sure you speak speak with your financial advisor, do your own research. If you want to sign up for Webull, Robinhood, or M1 Finance, links in the description. Get your 2 free stocks when you sign up with Webull right now. And as always, guys, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.